live in 99 minutes. Did you create this earlier?
No, but I bet it's live now. It might be a slightly delayed.
Live.
Yep, there you go.
Yep.
For some reason it wasn't set to public.
Shot high over the net. Oh yeah, so the game it's way behind now. It was all recorded, it just didn't go. I don't know if it wasn't doing live or what. Oh, now we're good. All right, I think I can close this. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mac, for letting us know. Oh, there you are. Thank you.
Yeah, for some reason it set it to unlisted, not public.
All right, well, those of you that want to watch the earlier game, 0-0, a couple penalties, some great jokes. There weren't any jokes. Held by Manu, shot, blocked, comes loose right onto the stick of Bloom, shot, big kick save. Puck's up in the loose and all the way out. Will be an icing. I don't know if it's going to get there. They will not. Schwarzhoff will have to collect this. She'll pick it up, come around the net. She has some space. She comes up. She'll come to the outside, tip it up towards Hoy. Hoy on her backhand tries to go back to Schwarzhoff, taken away by EAGAN. Down comes 17, tipped away by Manu. Nice play there. Legler comes in. She's going to dump it here at the line. She must be going off for a change. 34 seconds remaining here in the first. Down comes Lehrman. Tips that puck right up the middle down. Oh, Byrne had a chance there as Campbell's onto the ice. Lehrman tips it up in the air. Hoy gives a little bit of a shove there. Byrne at the net. Rebound covered by Gunderson. 14.2 seconds to go. Thrown across, bounces off of the EAGAN player. Campbell will have to race back. She will get there first. Good play there by Campbell. She comes around, hits up Hoy. Tips, backhanded, pops loose. And that's the end of the first. We'll be back.
I don't think they're examining.
I am. All right, welcome back to the second period. For those of you who missed the beginning, we were restricted Lakers, Wildcats, 0-0, second period. Bloom, Westland, Legler. Back end is Byrne and Campbell. Bloom comes in, drags to the outside off of her stick. She goes back up off the boards to Byrne. She holds for the moment, but if she doesn't, we're in trouble.
Yeah. Literally 3 girls.
Dumped back. We could have, but Campbell back to collect. She stays to the outside. Nice play there. Takes her time. No forward on the way out. They did clear, but they didn't say that. Campbell collects, hops over her stick. Uh-oh. Big save there by Byrne. Byrne's on her game today. Quick whistle. Byrne's getting
Thank
some.
God for the quick whistle.
Yep, quick whistle, and Byrne's tracking the puck well.
Yeah. Okay, girls, let's get some offense going.
McCallow into the face-off dot. One back, Schwarzhoff back off the boards to Manu. Manu collects. Up to Teske off of her stick. Not cleared though. Now it does as Egan clears it for us. Just a little help from your friend. That's what puck is dumped down and around. Manu will have to go back and collect. Teske waits up the boards. Tied up. Egan has it. Over is McCallow. Walking out front, back to the point. Teske out, blocked high over the net. Bounces to the side. Schwarzhoff. Tied up. Puck stays to the outside. Back up to the point. Good play up there. Oh, by Teske to make that shot. Now go in the air.
Go.
Pass to the middle. McCallow. Tapped up to Peyton. Cannon to the red line. Comes to the outside. Dumps it in. Down behind the net is Cannon. Tips that puck. They look to the middle. McCallow can go right up the middle, and she does. Drag move, shot, big save by Gunderson. She went short side. Down to hold is Manu. Manu tips it back behind the net. The change was on. Down comes Noth. Noth, welcome back. Puck comes out. Egan back checking his Noth. Nice stick lift there. Lehrman tries to pop it up in the air. Into the zone, Lehrman has it. Circle shot. Wide of the net, hits the near side and rings up this boards. Back is Noth. Campbell. Campbell collects. Backhands it over to Lehrman. Lehrman back in the zone. And she stick handles right up the middle, past the red line into the zone. Backhand on net, covered by Gunderson. Later, they'll have a disco party as there's a disco ball in the middle of this rink. What?
It's spinning right now.
Sure is. We dropped those lights and we're going to have a party. That's right. Onto the ice comes Bloom. Folger to the left. Lehrman to the right. Hoy and Campbell on the back end as Folger collects. Looks to center, blocked. Stays behind the net. Up off the boards. Pops right into the slot. Just past Bloom.
Right there.
Hoy tries to hold. Out comes Egan. Crosses Campbell, who read that well. Shot from the top of the circle, blocked, pops loose out in front. Left for Bloom. Bloom comes out. She can go right up the middle as she stick handles to the outside. Comes in.
Eva for a screen.
Yep. Who's that? Lehrman behind the net on her backhand. Tries to control. Back to Bloom. Bloom kicks it to herself. Looks to center. Pops up in the air, slapped down by Egan, and out they come. Puck tip deep. Byrne will go back, and Tegan Byrne will go back. Keeps her to the outside. They look to center. Nice play by Folger to come collect that pass. He goes to the outside. Tries to tip it up the boards. Collects her own tip. This will go all the way down on net. Gunderson will wait for it, and she'll pounce on it. Oh, did that go through her legs?
Oh.
What happened? Did we hit it after it was blown dead?
Yeah.
Who did that? Quinn or Eva? Oh. Okay. Sometimes them's fighting's words.
Yeah.
McCallow. To Byrne, blocked. 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Schwarzhoff tries to get back. Tips it off. Nice play there as Byrne comes back and picks that up behind the net. Schwarzhoff pulls her to the outside. Kahlo joins in. The ref helps. Puck stays in the corner. They walk out. Send it across. Shot wide. Scores off. Back behind. She ties up the player. Kahlo comes down to join. Pop around. Puck stays low. Pops loose again. Shot, low angle. Big save by Byrne. Again on net. Zero, zero.
They're rolling centers.
Kahlo in the faceoff dot. One past EAGAN out into the neutral zone. No, Tegan's not in net. Chloe's in net. Chloe's in net. Did I say Tegan was in net?
No.
Okay. There's two Burns. At least that's what their mom tells me. Back is Eloise. Chloe. Two Eloise. Out comes Eloise. All the way down. She'll go collect her own play here. Joining is Peyton. Tied up. Comes loose to... Well, no one yet. EAGAN comes up the boards. To the middle is Peyton. She dumps it into the far corner. She goes off for a change. Back to Eloise. Oh, they call that good.
We had a charity on the other side.
EAGAN comes out of the zone. As they hit the red line, go to the outside. Shot well from distance, easily gloved and held by Chloe.
Blue lines are a little wider tonight.
They are. Thunder. Questionable sound system here at the EAGAN Civic Arena. It's 24 is Byrne, bangs it all the way up. Folger's got a step here. Goes to her forehand, shot low! Big save by Gunderson. She was looking 5-hole. Gunderson just got that leg down and got it. She's playing well today, Sean.
Very well.
We've had some chances. Just past Quinn. She's put into the boards, and we're going to draw a penalty. We will be on the power play for a butt check, I believe it was. Oh, interference is the call. .901 here in the second. Kind of an entertaining game, Sean.
Yes.
Kahlo in the face-off dot. And the whistle blows. Puck won by EAGAN as they take it around their net. Throw it hard. Manu skates over. She'll hold.
There you go.
Shoot. Scores off. Just misses the net wide. Nope. She threw it. I don't really know. Puck all the way down. Byrne out to play it. She puts it down as Manu. She leaves it there. Manu goes down and collects. Back to Schwarzhoff. Nice play there. Schwarzhoff comes out. Hits Teskey. Teskey picks that puck up. Hits the red line and comes in. McCullough to her left. Shot. Collected and held by the goaltender. Power play unit stays out there. 1:23 to go in the woman advantage. Puck tied up in the middle. Joining is Teskey. Shot all the way out. Schwarzhoff will go back and collect with Manu. Over to Manu. She picks it up off the boards and comes out of the zone. She throws it all the way across. Comes loose to Westland. She tips it into Campbell. I'm sorry. Oh, just past Schwarzhoff. Goes all the way back out. Teskey looking, tips it up to Schwarzhoff. Schwarzhoff around the boards to, nope. Oh, it is Manu. Yep, it's a 3. I thought thrown all the way back down. Sure do. I just didn't see the 4 with it. I thought it was I got all sorts of problems.
A lot of 3s on the team.
That's right. Teskey over off the boards for Legler. Legler will collect and she'll get into the zone for the moment. Collected, thrown deep by Legler. She'll forecheck down, thrown all the way out. I know she does. Byrne goes back and collects. Nice play there. Up off the boards to Westland. Out. Collected by Legler. Tipped by Bloom. Bloom goes down. Puck is out. Step up by Byrne. Picked up by Bloom. Full strength for EAGAN. Bloom holds at the half wall here. Step past Byrne, and out comes 3-on-1 for EAGAN. Byrne now turns into a save by Chloe. Up the boards, Legler goes across. Pressures, drops to Juliet, gives it back. Tip to, little cross check push there. Step up there by Byrne. Hoy and Byrne. Hoy drag moves around the goaltender. EAGAN controls in our zone. They look to center. Nope. Stay to the outside. Byrne ties her up. Pops loose to the far side. Hoy goes down. Looks to center. To Westland. Westland swings, misses. Can't quite get it out. Finally cleared out by Legler. And she'll go for a change with Bloom. Westland stays on. Out comes EAGAN with speed. Hooked by Lehrman. They're going to let him play. Oh, no, they will not let him play. Lehrman will go back to the box. I believe the call will be hooking. Yes, it is. She got that stick up under her armpits and slowed that down. Back to the kill we go. EAGAN kind of riding a high right now. They're playing well, some offensive zone control. Puck 1 to EAGAN, but stepping up there, nice was McCullough, but held by the defense, or somebody anyways. EAGAN back behind the net. Schwarzhoff tips it back up towards the side here, held by EAGAN. Far side. Going all the way across, shot wide, bangs off the board, Schwarzhoff down. EAGAN passing it around. They go back up to the point. Out comes Peyton. Keeps her to the outside. Good play there as they drop it. Peyton, nice job there. She does get it out of the zone. Puck to Manu. Throws it back out into the neutral zone. EAGAN collects back in their zone. Pass up the middle. McCullough back. Slap down to Schwarzhoff. Schwarzhoff throws that puck all the way down the ice. And that'll burn off a few precious seconds. Good pressure here by Kanan. Stepping up those EAGAN as she comes down with some speed. She walks in Marcus Johansson style to the outside. Walks down, walks around, keeps it to the outside, gives it to that forward. The forward at the outside of the circle goes back behind the net. Nice play there by Schwarzhoff, and McCullough clears it all the way down. EAGAN once again goes, 200 feet to collect that puck. Good pressure here by McCullough. I think she'll go off for a change. Teskey on the ice. Bloom on the ice. EAGAN
Lauren Dixon.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, no, Erica Lawrence.
Backhanded up the boards, out to the point. Stay to the outside. Down into the corner. EAGAN collects, stays to the outside. Back up to the point. Bloom out top. Shot towards the net. Pops up in the air goal. As that was tipped out front. And just went in the net. Sometimes that's all you got to do, Sean.
Yep, just throw pucks out net.
Just kind of a weak puck thrown down there, tipped up and rolled into the net. Not much Chloe can do on that one.
Right over the shoulder.
Yep.
And Quinn should be out.
She should be out of the box. I don't know why.
Just keep her in there for a while or what?
I don't understand why she's. Did she get a 5? No, it was like hooking. She's out of the box.
It's too many minutes. She comes out.
Apparently, that dad doesn't know the rules of hockey. I'm glad he's running the box today.
Yeah.
But more importantly, Quinn didn't know. Whatever. Campbell behind the net. All the way down.
I said you had a hard time figuring out. We had a 4-on-4, and they let their girl out, but not our girl.
Oh, I remember you told me that, yeah.
It's even strength.
Yep.
Shots are tightening up. 15 to 10 for the Lakers.
Puck picked up here by McCullough as she goes to the outside. Tips it up in the air. Picks that up. Has Teskey in the middle. Short side shot. Misses the net. I don't know if that went short side.
I think it kind of missed.
Scores off down to Teskey. Hops over her stick, and out comes Egan. Chipped away. Scores off to go collect that as she goes into the corner. Tied up. Pops over her stick. Egan collects behind the net. They look to center. Another shot out front, another goal. Got to be faster to cover that girl. Two nothing Egan. Up the middle, collected by Egan.
Scoring for the Wildcats. For the first goal of the second period, number 22, Chloe Stokes. Assisted by number 7, Erica Lawrence. And number 819, Allie Schwartz.
819.
Stokes from Lawrence and Schwartz power play goal at 10:57 in the second period.
I think that was the first goal.
Yeah, it was the first goal. We'll have
Scoring the second goal for the Wildcats was number 5, Natalie Heckman. Assisted by number 7, Erica Lawrence. Heckman from Lawrence, even strength goal at 12:35 in the second period.
Bloom, Egan shot on net, kicked wide. Campbell back behind the net, gives it to Egan. Egan centers it out front, swooping in his Legler to Westland. Westland to the outside. Tries to give it back to Legler just out in front of her. Puck flipped out. Westland into the zone, throws it wide of the net. All the way down is Manu. She collects it. She's got a step here as she comes out. She has somebody in the middle. Short side shot, side of the post. Comes right back out. She collects it. Has 3 to the middle. Hits her. Oh!
1 minute remaining in the second period.
Shot blocked. Comes loose. Down comes Kanan. Teskey drops it. For McCullough, tied up. Keeps it low. 43 seconds to go here. Hoy comes down. Kanan below. Has Teskey driving in the middle. Kanan comes around. Looks, tries to center. Pops loose to Egan. As they come out of the zone. They step past Byrne. Back checking is Teskey. Tipped off her stick. Back is McCullough. With 20 seconds to go. She flips it up the boards to Peyton. Peyton pops it. Moves to Byrne. Byrne does get it out of the zone. Thrown back in. Collected by Hoy with 7 seconds to go. To the middle, picked up by EAGAN. Tip it past. Covered, and that's the end of the second. 2-0 EAGAN. We'll be back for the third. All right, welcome back to the third period. Won by EAGAN. EAGAN back to their D. Swinging and a miss in the neutral zone. Back goes Keegan Byrne. Pressured.
Oh! Yeah, that's a penalty.
Okay. And we'll be on the power play to start the third.
There's no play on the puck even on that. Hopefully Tegan's okay.
She looks like she's all right.
She looks a little shaky on it.
Well, let's see if we can get one on the board here, Sean.
Okay, how many girls we got out there? 1, 2, 3.
We're going to go with 6, Sean. We pulled the goalie.
We had 7 or 8 out there for a little bit.
One back to Schwarzkopf. Steps in. Flips it hard past Campbell. Back to Teskey. Teskey walks out. To Schwarzkopf. Top of the shot. Tipped. Oh! Tipped in front by Campbell, but grabbed by Gunderson.
No, when Raylene gets those lanes, she's got to start shooting.
She did, Sean.
I know.
Kept it low for a tip.
Yep.
That's what you got to do. Puck one over to Schwarzkopf. Down to Campbell. Campbell back behind the net. Down she goes. Rung around the boards. Will Manu get there? She will not. All the way back goes Manu. She's going to skate the puck.
Just go.
McCullough to the outside, off of her stick, collects it. Tries to go through, does. Success. As Campbell in the middle doesn't see her. Shoots it blocked. Up the boards to Manu. No, Schwarzkopf. Schwarzkopf kicks to the outside. Down to McCullough. Back to Schwarzkopf. Did we go to Manu? Nope, back to McCullough. McCullough catches that. Sees Manu. Goes to Manu. Manu tries to throw it down. Bangs off the boards. McCullough goes for a change. Schwarzkopf's got a pinch on. Oh, she holds. Throws back down into the corner. Racing down is Campbell. Tipped around in the corner. Teskey goes over. Pops up to Manu. Couldn't quite save it. So go to Schwarzkopf. Schwarzkopf having her back end comes up. Swings and misses, but does get it just barely to Bloom, who tips it in. Teskey back to collect. Teskey to the outside here. She dumps it in. She'll chase her own dump in. Back here, back. Legler. To Folger at the point. Drag moves, playing dangerous to the line. Hoy, loose to Legler. Oh, she couldn't get it up in the air as it was fluttering. Saved by Gunderson. Face off to the left.
Should be giving strength now, right? Yep.
One back to Hoy. Hoy with a shot. Goal! Goal! That puck. Oh no! I thought it went in. It did not. It went through 5 holes. Sat there. Was finally cleared out. Back is not to collect that. Over to Hoy. Hoy. Right up the middle. Tipped off the stick of Kanan down into the zone. Noth with a little bit of speed comes down, thrown across. Quinn ties her up high, kind of. Back up to the point. Hoy going down, hits Kanan out in front, tries to drag move. Slashing, and is that Quinn again?
Yep.
Quinn will go for the 3rd time today. She goes for a slash. And we're back on the kill. You see a stick on the ground like that, it's usually a slash.
Oh, finally, yeah.
Puck one to Egan. Egan to the point, thrown at the net, into the corner. To the top, the far side. Up to the outside, back to the point. Shot, tipped out in front on net. Peyton. Peyton to McCollough. She'll dump it all the way down. Steered aside by Gunderson. Minute 26 to go here. Ooh. Back to the point right there. Shot. Steered back onto McCollough's stick. Scores off, tries to flip it up. Does get it over to McCollough. McCollough does get it out of the zone into the neutral zone. Puck thrown back in. Byrne goes and collects. Right back down it goes. Nice play there. 58 seconds to go. Defense changes. Right down the middle comes Egan with a couple little moves there.
Yes, get a cover, get a cover.
And we'll have a face-off to the right of Corey Byrne.
The no bass sound system.
Correct. It's all trouble here.
Yeah.
Megan Trainor's song, All Trouble, or no, she's all about that bass. Megan Trainor does not support this sound system. Shot from the side.
That was a nice block by her.
Shot through the crease, far side. Chesky watches, steps up, pass to the top. Cross comes Bloom. Egan controls low, comes back out to the side. Shot short side, bounces back to her. Manu gets a stick on that, and that's a goal. Three nothing Egan.
Cody must be mad by just long. I don't think it was.
It wasn't covered.
I couldn't see on that. It was blind, but the ref was right on top of the play. So.
Noth in the face-off dot. One back, past Hoy. She'll go back and get it. She gets pinched. Noth collects it, walks out front, short side, wide. Hoy back behind the net. Out front. Noth does not come away with it. Tips it to the blue line, but not out. Legler tries to get it out. Pass shot. Wide of the net. Right down the middle comes Egan. Shot. Save. Held by Chloe. Face off to the right of Byrne. McCollough out there. Picked up by Egan. Tip there onto the stick of McCollough. McCollough tipped away from her. Nice back check by whoever that is. 2-6. Abby Nielsen. Down goes Westland.
Oh, geez, that should be icing.
It will be icing. Beep. And that's the whistle. 8:59 to go in this third period. 3-0 Egan. I'd like to see some offense here, Sean.
Come on, girls. Get some shots.
Puck one back to Campbell. Campbell a backhand. And the puck is out by EAGAN. Off the boards, comes loose to EAGAN as they come around. Throw across, collected, tipped, and in. Hoy out of the zone.
Go.
Pressure by Bloom. Out of the zone. Back into the zone, out of the zone. Passes out to Campbell. Campbell tied up, throws it off the near boards. Over to Legler on the far side. Throw it backhand to her forehand, she'll dump it in. And the chase is on, EAGAN will collect it. Up the wall, Campbell down to pinch. Out comes EAGAN with a 2-on-1 if they want it. Goal! I thought that was going wide. I wonder if she tipped it. I don't know if it hit her glove and went in, or... Fortunately, the wheels have fallen off here, Sean.
8:05.
Puck by Noth. Dump deep. Folger with some speed as she goes down. She controls, brings it back up the boards. Noth has it. Tries to get it to Manu. Manu. Shot. Flipped at the net. Wide. Picked up by Teskey. Teskey at her backhand. Goes up to Manu. She can't handle that pass. Tipped away. Shot. Block. Comes right back to Noth. Noth a shot. Tipped out in front. Comes loose to Schwarzkopf. Schwarzkopf. Shot. On net. Again shot. Tipped wide. Gunderson is all over down there. They cannot beat her today. Puck to Folger. Folger tries to go to herself. She battles. Manu to the outside. Dumps it in. Down goes Teskey. EAGAN will go up the boards into the neutral zone. Schwarzkopf holds. Gives it right back to Legler. Tips it in. Legler. Pass broken up by Teskey. Tipped away by McCollough, and she will be in all alone. Shot. Post. Rebound comes to Teskey. Tied up. She hit that solid, Sean.
That was a nice shot.
There's a dent in that post now.
Yeah.
Held by Byrne. Shot. Rebound comes back. Gunderson kicked that in her own net, I think. Let's see who.
Unless Maddie bumped it.
Let's find out who goes through. She'll know. Maddie says she touches it, so she'll get the goal.
No, I wasn't exactly sure how.
Shot wide.
Yeah.
Goalie came out a little bit far on the net, hit her.
He must have bumped it.
She must have. 4-1 with 6:35 to go.
Nice shot, Maddie.
Racing forward is Legler. Pass hits the forward here for EAGAN. Back is Campbell. Tied up, puck's behind the net. Comes loose to Teskey. Teskey will pick up speed as she pushes down. Stays to the outside, she's got a step. Goes down, stops, turns. Shot, short, big rebound out in front. Still there. Slapped wide by Legler, held for the moment by Campbell. Out comes EAGAN. Back checking is Bloom. Hooked. And we'll get a power play here with 5:56 to go. See if we can bring this to a 4-2 game here. Bloom, Westland, and McCollough out there. Puck is won by EAGAN as they throw it all the way down. Campbell hits it, or Byrne hits it back up to Schwarzhoff. Schwarzhoff up to McCullough. McCullough, one touch pass across. Manu to Schwarzhoff. Schwarzhoff up to McCullough, just past her though. Slapped all the way down the ice again.
Spread out the ice.
Manu will collect behind. She'll come up with speed. Manu comes off of her stick. Finally battled in is Manu. Manu comes out top of the circle. Goes to herself, swings, misses. Tied up. Puck right down the middle is EAGAN, and they'll throw it all the way down. Minute 10 to go. Popped up in the air by Byrne. Collected by McCullough. McCullough, hard pass right under the stick of Westland. Leaves it for herself. Dumps it in. EAGAN to go back and collect. Pressure down by Schwarzhoff. She tips and slows it down. EAGAN has it though. As they go back behind the net. Pinching down is Campbell. Puck comes across the middle. Held by Noth.
Nice job.
Shot. Oh, bangs off the boards. Collected by Teskey. Teskey pops it up in the air. Kicked by EAGAN. Thrown all the way down the ice. 26. Okay. Down comes Teagan. Pinched off the puck. Runs in deep. Cannon will have to go down. Pushed past her and slapped all the way back down again.
Oh, Jesus.
Play with the dangerous centering pass. She'll cover. One over towards Schwarzhoff. She backhands it around the back. Tied up. Down is McCullough. McCullough to the outside. Up to Folger. Folger has Layla breaking. Can't quite grab the puck. Puck's out of the zone. EAGAN blocked by Legler. Into the neutral zone though. McCullough back to collect. She comes down, tries to drag to the middle, tipped away. Flipped up into the zone. Layla goes down, up off the backboards. Thrown out, touched by Hoy, tipped forward. They'll come in. Flipped on net, easy cover there by Byrne. Westland picks it up here, comes out of the zone, flips it over to Teskey. Teskey tries to flip it over, taken away by EAGAN as they come back in. Thrown into the near corner here, off the side of the net. Centered, picked up by Teskey. Teskey has Westland to the right. She's in a... Manu is going to grab this, drag to the middle. Oh, he's going to be tripped, and we'll be back on the power play. Oh, what?
Because technically, the D did play it.
Yeah, but they didn't control it. Okay.
Debatable. But I guess we're wrong.
2:19 to go.
It's not going in, girls.
Noth in the face-off dot. One to Peyton. Peyton back to Campbell. Campbell to the outside. Goes low on her backhand. As she skates around. She centers. Hoy goes down to hold. She drags down. That's taken away by EAGAN. They ring it around the boards.
Nice hold, Abby.
Flipped out. Stepping up is Hoy. Hoy into the zone. Egan collects. Tries to go down. Hoy keeps it in. Thrown all the way down. Schwarzhoff will go back and collect it as she picks it up far side. She comes up with speed as she comes all the way down the ice. Drags to the middle. Peyton collects. Battles in the corner. She falls down. Flipped up. Teskey back, trying to slow this girl down. Good body there. Into the far side. Schwarzhoff will go over, collect it. Nope, tipped away from her. Back is Knopf. Back is Knopf. Knopf comes around. Pass right up to Teskey. Teskey loses it. Kicks it. Pucks in. Legler after it. Off the boards. Legler's the only one in the zone. McCullough comes in. She takes it away. Throws it towards the net. Gunderson out to hold with 37 seconds to go. McCullough in the face-off dot. Centered, tied up. Rebound, or out in front. Folger with a shot. Just misses the net to the left. Egan, held by Manu. Tips it back down, no one home. Egan will throw it out. And they are back. Over to play it is Byrne. Back to the point, flip up in the air, and that'll do it. With 2 seconds to go. 4-1 Egan. Girls play again when? Thursday? Saskatchewan on Thursday. We'll see everyone then. Good night.